Hey, it's Pat.
And Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn's
Finally,
back.
the slacker returns home, the prodigal daughter.
Da, 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 da. Let's recap tonight's episode of So You Think You Can Dance. There are 4 remaining dancers. Kent, Lauren, AdeChicke, and Robert. And this week, there's no judge's vote. It's all audience votes.
It's up to you to keep your favorite dancer.
Yes.
Wait. We have got to talk about Kat Deely's hair. Just a second, guys. What the F was that hair?
Kat Deely had a rough Tuesday night and unfortunately had to come directly to work.
I tried to do my hair kind of like hers.
Yeah.
Little. It doesn't really look like it since I'm dark and curly-headed, but she looked like an idiot. And
I see what she was going for, but it didn't. It just looked like she maybe had to come right to work from a night of partying.
I just had to get that out there first.
It's good. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. All right, let's talk about the routines. Each dancer did 3 dances, but they did 2 with an all-star and 1 with another contestant. First up, Lauren and Pascha.
Lauren and Pascha. She's pretty hot tamale train.
Yes, they did an Argentine tango that was very sexy time.
Honestly, the thing with her is, like, she talks about how she's so cute and funny and not sexy. She's pretty dang sexy for a child.
Yes, basically. Right off the bat, I will say about Lauren, I've been saying it's Kent's competition the whole time, but Lauren is doing the thing that Janine did. Remember Janine when she won, where you're good, and you get better and better and better and better and better, and you do your best right at the end, and everybody votes for you, and you win. So I think Lauren might be in there. It's probably still going to be Kent's, but Lauren's really good.
Yeah, and Pascha did pretty good too.
As always.
So
He's an all-star.
Next up was AdeChicke and Lauren, and they did an African/Caribbean dance, I think is what he said. He threw in Caribbean-style dancing.
Jazzy, like...
It was fine. Like, I actually really like him. I know that the judges really seem to
They gave him a really harsh critique.
They always do.
Time.
They're so stupid. They're so mean to him. Yeah. Lauren, I thought, looked like a weirdo. I really did not like the way she looked. But
yeah, the dance was not my cup of tea, but it was good.
Yeah.
That was for, it was good.
It was good.
That was good. They were harsh, though. Sorry, guys.
Too harsh.
Robert and Anya were next, and they did a Viennese waltz. Oh. That was pretty.
It was pretty. What's so funny is, like, we were trying to figure out what we didn't like, and Patrick was like, he has a terrible carriage. And then the first
2 seconds later,
Nigel comes on and says, you have such a strong carriage. And we were like, what? Clearly we're not. This is why we are not dancing experts. We are only critical people.
Very critical.
Too critical.
Yes. Anyway, not much to say about that routine. Next up, Kent and Courtney, they did a disco routine, which the disco routines are always sort of... lame. But I was really excited when they did this routine because it wasn't a 1970s disco song. It was they did When Love Takes Over. Contemporary song. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. I actually think it was worse to not have a cheesy disco song. So to be doing cheesy disco, like, moves to a cool song, I'm really good at disco, not my fave.
No, and I thought there was way too much glitter happening.
There was a lot, especially, look. I
wore the shirt to honor Kent.
Especially when they went and talked to Kat Deely, and she was all glitter too.
Glitter,
it was a lot of sequins going on there.
All right, moving on. Next, Lauren and Ade.
Spider. Oh, yeah. They did a jazz routine, and Lauren was the Black Widow.
She was pretty much
AKA Britney Spears
reincarnate. She really, I hope she makes it. I hope she does something really awesome.
I like her.
I like her too. She does kind of look like a gymnast.
Yeah.
But she's really good, and she's gotten so much better. I like the concept. I think that what they said was right. They did say that there wasn't a lot of energy. I mean, a lot of chemistry. And that, like, it wasn't enough sexual tension, and I agree. But still
she's
good.
Like 12. She doesn't know what that is
never
yet.
had sex.
No.
I hope not. And don't you ever do it until you're married.
AdeChicke and Catherine were next. They did some sort of crazy jazz routine. No. Yeah. Jazzy, contemporary.
I don't even know what they did.
I don't remember
either.
Melissa
Etheridge.
Well.
No.
Yes.
Was
yeah. It was, very famous choreographers were doing it. But guess what, guys?
There was a whole lot of stuff happening over here and stuff happening over here, and they weren't happening together, and it looked like a talent show.
It was a lot of... The whole song was... The whole routine was big moves the whole time. Called? Fearless Love or something.
Yeah, the song was good, and I hate her.
Yeah. Sorry, Melissa. But yeah, the whole routine was like, it was like full energy the whole time, so there wasn't any buildup of like quiet, slow motions, and then they do something big. It was like everyone twirling, jumping the whole time.
Sometimes I want to like say to the choreographers, even if they're new, watch the ones that get the most attention. They have a story, they have emotion, they have consistency, there's some kind of big impact.
I feel like the two of us, if we knew how to choreograph dances, but we could tell a choreographer how to make a routine that would be really awesome for the show. Yeah. Speaking of that, there were two really good routines at the end of the show.
Yes.
Dominic and Robert did a hip-hop routine, and they were sad clowns.
Doesn't Patrick kind of reminds me of Robert a little bit. Does anybody else think that? You kind of look like
a little bit
creepy clown. I thought it was a great concept. I love Tabitha and Napoleon, and I thought it was a really good concept. I thought the balloons were awesome. Mm-hmm. I kind of, Dominique, where is that? I always say his name wrong.
Dominic is a boy.
Dominic weirds me out.
A little bit. His
Even
little joke
as a clown, it's like worse, but I don't really like him that much.
Yeah. He's cool. Whatever. It was a fun routine. And last up, who was it?
Kent and Neil.
Doing a Travis Wall contemporary routine where they were supposed to be best friends who were no longer friends, but really it looked like they were boyfriends who were broken up.
I don't know. Do people really do that nowadays? Like, do you really have friends in your adult life that you're going to allow to stab you in the back like
well,
that?
It happened to Travis Wall, and that was his inspiration for the amazing routine.
No. Well, what's he going to say when Nigel asks him? Be like,
I just made it up. No, I just made it up.
Yeah, I mean, like, of course he's going to say yes, it was from real life.
But it was a really awesome routine. It was great. So, somebody is going home tomorrow based on your votes.
We voted, and we started voting at 9:57.
You can get in there early sometimes.
I got 10 votes in for Lauren.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
What do you think? Who's going home? Who's in the final three?
And who do you think's the best choreographer this season so far? I'd love to know that.
Good.
Besides Travis.
Good.
But really, like, who do you think has made the biggest strides this time?
Yes.
And if you don't remember who they are, go to blogabouttthings.com and look at all of them, because Patrick lists them every single week.
Yeah, and it's in the description of this video, too, for the people that leave comments. Say, what was the name of that song?
Look at my fingernails.
And look at Carol's fingers. And we'll see you.
Kermit the Frog Green.
Soon.